Hey everybody, I'm Kevin Hartman. I'm the Multimedia Coordinator at Rocket Ranch Productions, and here today to talk to you guys about how to make great engaging Instagram videos right from your cell phone. The two most popular apps for posting videos online are Vine and Instagram, which recently added a video feature. Personally, I prefer Instagram. I've already been using it a bunch for all my photos, and now just kind of adding videos feels really natural. Also, you have much more control over the editability, and they have the great Instagram filters, and it reaches a wider audience. One really important thing to do is go and check that your app is up to date. They just recently added the video function, so they're still fixing bugs and adding new features. With an Instagram video, you can either record a video right within the app, or they've recently added a function that allows you to bring in a video you've already recorded from your camera roll. And I'd recommend recording a video straight into the app. That allows you to have a little more control over the editability and also record different segments from different places, much like Vine. But unlike Vine, you can actually go back and erase different chunks of your Instagram video to redo them or replace them. When you're making an Instagram video, there's a few really important things to remember. They're lighting, camera movement, stabilization, timing, and sound. With lighting, the cameras on cell phones aren't very good in low light. So if possible, always try and shoot either outside, near a window, or at least close to a light source. By playing around with camera movement in different angles, you can really make your videos more dynamic. But right along with camera movement comes the importance of stabilization. Your phone's light and small. I would utilize both hands to make sure you can both still operate the camera, but also keep the camera stable at the same time. Timing is huge. With Instagram, you only have 16 seconds to tell your story. Use it wisely. In that time, you want to both be able to effectively tell your story, but also hold shots long enough so you can actually see what's going on in them. Next up is sound. Always really important. It can really make or break a good video if you can actually hear what's going on. One of my first attempts at Instagram video actually was really messed up because I was directing somebody to do an action, and you could hear me saying go and stop every time I press stop and record. So in that case, if you're going to prompt somebody, do it either silently with a hand motion or do it before you actually start recording to make sure that your audio in your video is crisp, clean, and uninterrupted. Now that you have your video, there are two final things to think about. First up, preview image. So the first image that a viewer is going to see, and they're going to use that to decide if they want to watch the video itself. So you have to make sure it's a visually engaging still from the video. And now your final step is adding a filter. If you've used Instagram before, you're probably familiar with some of their filters. There's a bunch of options. When choosing one, I always make sure that it adds, not detracts from the video. So don't choose a filter that makes things too bright or too dark or too confusing. It should to add a whole other level of great looks to your already great video. The best video advice I can give is to go out and have fun. Try new things, test out the app, and see what you can do. You're never going to know what's going to work and what's not going to work unless you try it.